we're going to go to a local cars and cafe. It's German for coffee. This is put on once a month by our local guys. I've never been to this before. It'd be interesting to see what kind of cars show up. It's basically for Porsche, but any kind of classic car is invited down there. Let's go ahead and take a drive down there and see what's going on. Woke up this morning, windy, really cloudy. I thought, well, maybe we're going to have to cancel, but looks like the weather's going to clear up on us, so let's go ahead and head to Cars and Kaffee. All right, here we go. Well, look what we got here. 968. Okay, so our downtown Cars and Coffee is the art district of old downtown Las Vegas. Too familiar with this area. Okay, I think we found it. What's up, JP? I was watching your live stream this morning debating whether I should come down or not.
Oh, I convinced you.
Yeah, you did. You talked me into it.
I'm still
Boy, what a great turnout this morning. A serious beast here. I think this is the chef's car. We call him the chef. Love the plate. That's cool. Nice touch.
Where's your wallet?
I think we saw this one last year at the Red Rock car event. Now this car here was a car that was put together and used for a competition by the Godin Classic team. I did go to their unveiling last year for this car, and it was showing at that time as a cabriolet and set up completely different wheels. And you know, fairly decent condition for a driver, but a little tattered up. And so what the Godin guys did is put it back to original spec. This is how it would have come from the factory. They do their competition up at Monterey, and they won their class again last year with this car. Absolutely beautiful job. The Godin Classic guys just have an amazing team to do the things they do down there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love the wheels on this one. Wow. Those are beautiful. Just love this Fuchs style classic wheel on a more modern 911. I just think those look so cool. Really a nice touch. Another nice license plate. And here's our 968 that was following us this morning. Beautiful car. Hardly ever see these on the road. Really a treat to see this out here this morning. What a beast. Absolute monster. GT4 RS. Boy, here's a fantastic looking Dino 308 GT4. Very nice, very original looking. Look at the original interior. You can even smell the Italian leather in here. Just fantastic original condition. Very, very well preserved car here. Okay guys, so we got a special treat out here this morning. We're actually run into Nicole Johnson and her husband in this beautiful, what do we have here?
We got a 78 SC.
78 SC. So Nicole is going to walk around the car with us and tell us all about it. And Frank's going to hold the camera for us. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, good morning. We got Nicole Johnson here with Detour YouTube channel. And I didn't know that she's actually a Vegas local. So,
yes.
Nicole, you recently got this car. Can you tell us exactly what you have here
Sure.
and what you did to it? I noticed your trademark livery here.
My
Very
livery.
cool.
It's my very own livery. So this is a 1978 911 SC. It obviously still has the impact bumpers, which I like. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I like them.
I don't want to change those out. I love it. We picked it up in December of 23. It wasn't running. Found it locally, actually, on Craigslist, if you can believe it. It was dirty. It was torn apart with a lot of pieces and boxes. So we had a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle with no cover to the jigsaw puzzle box to tell you what you're doing. So we had to source all the little things to put the seats in and the belts and figure out why it wasn't running. Turned out it was fuel, which we had suspected. So it needed a fuel pump. We built all of our own fuel lines because, as you know, Porsche fuel lines can be very expensive. So we just sourced all of the parts ourselves, built them, new fuel pump, fuel filter, fired up, and we about died. We could not believe that it ran. It
started and ran.
Yes. So since then,
Craigslist,
yes.
You know, sometimes you can get a good deal on Craigslist.
Dude,
this is beautiful.
There was dirt in all of the, vents, to the point that if you turned it on, it smoked one day. Like, there was so much leaves and stuff jammed in there that it almost caught fire one day on the freeway because it was just started smoking. So anyway, we've had to go through everything. We re-geared the gearbox.
Okay.
Went down to Bill Rader Motorsports and put in.
What do you have in it for? Is it a 915? The transmission?
Yeah, it's a 915 gearbox.
Okay.
And so we just put in some close ratio 2, 3, and 4 gears, kept first and fifth stock, added a wave track limited slip differential. So now it's really fun because it's got that closer ratio, feels like you're getting more torque and performance out of your stock engine. And if you're just going to be driving around town or in the canyons, you're shifting a lot. So it's just a real satisfying experience.
Yeah, beautiful car. And Frank was telling me that this paint was on here, under all the dirt.
Yeah,
because it's beautiful paint.
The previous owner had died about a year before we picked it up. He unfortunately was killed in a 911, and his family was selling the car. He was 8 years into trying to restore this car, so the paint was fresh, but probably had been sitting for a while because it was covered with dirt.
Really pretty color. Is this a Porsche color?
Yes, it's a factory color. It's called petrol blue metallic.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So that is we have the certificate of authenticity. That is the color that would have come on the car. And it didn't have any rock chips or anything in it when we got it. Now I have a few because we've been driving it, but that's okay.
It's a great driver car. What is the 814 significant of?
So 814 is our anniversary. My husband Frank and I got married August 14th, 31 years ago. And when I started rock crawling, I came from off-road racing and rock crawling in monster trucks. My team number in rock crawling was always 814. So
31 years ago?
31 years ago, yeah.
You don't look old enough.
I was 5. I was 5. So my mom and dad made there was a dowry or whatever. They made a lot of money, and yeah, it was 5.
Nice. So you got married when you were 5.
Yes, I was 5.
All right.
Yep.
Can we see the engine?
Yeah.
What is the Di Tommaso Pantera?
Oh,
What
yes.
are these guys?
So these are belt buckles. Part of me wanted to
okay.
make fun of all the PCA nerds
Oh,
that put like
badge it up
badges.
all the time.
So my dad had a Pantera when I was growing up.
love
A friend
Panteras.
of mine gave me this belt buckle because he knew my dad had a Pantera.
That's
It's
cool.
the first car I ever went 100 miles an hour in.
nice.
And he was a diesel mechanic for Caterpillar.
Wow.
A cat diesel mechanic. So this was his actual belt buckle. We just wire tied him
How
on.
cool.
And it's just my own way of,
And so
doing it.
you've debadged the Porsche off the back or the Carrera?
It fell off. Wait a second. It said 911 SC. Hold on. Now we have an emergency. Frank? Did somebody steal our 911 SC emblem?
It fell off. I got it.
Okay,
I
he's
am the
gone.
man.
Oh, we
We
almost
found
got him.
it.
I'm going, wait a second. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's gone.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool with
All
it
right.
on.
So there's nothing done to this except for we did clean up and get rid of some of the heater hoses, ductwork and stuff. And we did put in,
What is this, 3.0?
this is a 3.0.
3.0?
This is it's a numbers matching car. So
Okay,
the
great.
gearbox and the engine are original to what came in this chassis. There's nothing done to the motor, but we are about to do a rebuild.
So Frank was saying you actually drive the heck out of this car. This car, you're going to drive this to California next week.
Oh, I'm going Wednesday to California. So there's no air conditioning. In August, I had it at Monterey for Car Week. It was on display at Works Reunion. There's no air conditioning, and as you know, in our desert, it is very hot in August.
Oh, yeah.
I solo drove it 1,200 miles round
Wow.
trip. Hold on. Do you know what this is?
No. We got Utah plates.
Hold on. What is that?
Oh, that's a firing order.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's cool.
It's for nerds.
Yep.
It's only for nerds.
Is it really
I'm
a
a nerd.
Utah plate?
It is a Utah plate because we have family up there and it's cheaper and easier to register your
Yeah,
cars.
nice.
So we just use their address.
Beautiful.
But yeah. Oh, the other cool thing about this, I should fire it up for you.
Yeah, let's
Hold
hear
on.
it.
Hey, can I have the key? I need to let him hear the exhaust. Hold on.
You're doing a great job.
You know what is really cool about my exhaust?
I thought it was me, the homeless guy that just holding the camera.
I have an Octune Craft active muffler. I have it set right now to just be full dump, like really loud.
Let's hear it.
But and I don't have the remote with me to change it,
Okay.
but you can typically change it on the fly, the
Oh, nice.
sound. But I want you to
Yeah,
hear
let's
this
hear it.
because it sounds so good. Hold on. It sounds good, huh?
Yeah, that sounds really
Yeah, it
nice.
sounds good.
Very nice.
Good. Yeah.
That'll make it to California back. No
Oh yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I can tell by the sound.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. Sounds good.
Very nice.
Sounds really good.
So the roof rack. Let's tell us about. This is very unique.
All right. So this
Oh,
is a
Renline.
this is a Redline roof rack. I got it because I was going to Monterey, and there's not a lot of cargo room in this car, and I wanted to take with me a bunch of shoes. So what does any girl do if they want to take shoes? They put a roof rack on their Porsche and they put a big bag of shoes on their car. I seriously drove to Monterey and back with
Perfect.
with bags on my roof, and I love it. When I got
this
these,
really straps on nicely.
oh, it's tight.
And you
When I
got
got it, the oak slats were a little, they weren't finished, if you will, and so I sanded them. I broke down all the edges on here, put some tung oil on it, several coats of tung oil, so it's just
Yeah, it looks great.
looks really good.
And
oh,
very practical.
you didn't see my door panels.
Let's see it.
You got to see my door panels. All right, so the door panels.
Oh, I see something coming here.
Right. So a lot of people like to do the RS style with these pulls,
Yeah.
right? I didn't like the kits that were offered out there. Everything seemed plastic, and if you went with the style with the pulls that are the kits, then you didn't get any of the diagonal stripes that were typical on
yeah.
the SC. So I went to the fabric store, the upholstery store. I bought some door card material. I made my own template. I bought the vinyl and the foam. I made all my own template, marked out all the lines.
You're going to do your
sewed
trademark.
them. Hold on. Sewed them, and it looked like crap. So I had to throw it away and start over. And then I remarked them, and then I paid a guy locally $60 to just sew them. But because I realized I can't sew because I don't have an upholstery or a commercial upholstery. Right. So then I sourced this from Renline and these from also Octoon Craft, the same guy that makes my muffler. My husband made this, and then I had them all blasted and anodized to match my Momo. So I have a one of one, my own take on an RS style door.
With your livery on the door.
Sure.
That's going to.
And then my husband made the floorboards, and he made the shift knob. He turned that in our garage out of some black walnut and oak.
Fantastic. What a fun car. And beautiful.
So we put a lot of work into it.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're crazy, and I love it, and I'm obsessed with it.
What a fun car.
Well, thank you.
And you can use it. You can
Yep.
load up your
I can load
luggage
it up.
and go on a field
I
trip.
can bring a lot of shoes. That's all it's because I'm a shoe person. You see this? Thank you. Thanks. I'm not sick. It's the wind. I promise I'm
boss.
not sick.
You did a great
There you
job.
go.
We're proud of you. Thank you.
I don't know if you want to do your B-roll or
I
whatever.
forgot to
but-
press the button.
That Wednesday down to Long Beach and have some fun stuff to go do down there. And
Sounds like
I'm a
fun.
driver. I like to drive.
Well, Nicole, thanks a lot for
Thank
showing
you.
us your car and
Of course.
saying hello to our YouTube friends out there. I'll put a link to Nicole's channel down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.